guys, hi, welcome to your channel. Oh god.
All four, the UK's biggest free streaming service.
Oh, why are you weird?
I'm not weird. I'm not weird. Can you think of anything?
I'm sorry, yeah, the TV was switched on. So yeah, so let's do. I'm going to do a part 2 of yesterday's video, which I yesterday or day before I posted on the black magic. So let's see what kind of. So. Guys, this is just for the knowledge purpose I'm doing, so because I've been going through it and I've kind of come out of it after lots of war. I mean, literally I've done killed the demons and all, so I've got my. I've never had never in my life imagined that I would ever ever had to face all this, but then it's life. That's what you end up. I was very scared and very quiet person, an introvert, and yeah, I was a nice guy. I tried to be nice to all and good to all and things like that. And then all, but I was a little afraid of darkness and ghosts and this. And little did I know that my life will change forever, and to have to face one of the most difficult times of my life with this. All types of magic was put on me. There's nothing in this world that was not put on me. Actually, last 1 year I had the most powerful witches, magicians, all types of them. Kind of put 4 to 5 of them at a time. They do witchcraft, satanic rituals on me and things like that. So many things have gone in. I withstood all of them. Yes, it has driven me to a point from place where I had from beginning it was just maybe I felt there was some entities coming and taking my energy out. Like I didn't know it was energy and all, so it just felt like something going on here and there, and I thought it's part of spiritual awakening. You may sense some energies here and there, I was thinking, but then I didn't realize it was being sent to me daily by people doing magic and to harvest energy. I didn't know that, and also it was quite a. Later on only I knew. At least I didn't know for 6 months. I didn't know that. It was deliberately sent by my karmic masculine or whatever he is. He and his coven. So then only I learned about his mother being a witch. She's being a magician who's been like putting him under all the magic and all these things and spoiled his life. And he ended up like, yeah, it is. He went and he came into my life, and I didn't know. Then only I knew he was actually having all his issues and things behind the scenes. I didn't know about all the magic and things like that, all the abuse that he had gone through. And then by the time we broke up, only to know he went to a karmic who was the worst person to go into, I think so. So it's all of them ended up spoiling our relationship, spoiling them, spoiling him, everything. And yeah, it drove me to craziness, lost everything in life. Whatever I had, a good job, and all my things, all friends, family, everybody left me. All of them all started working against me. Everyone gang stalks me. I was isolated. I was just I lost my house. The rent, it was rented. I was staying in rent for 6 years that I had to give up. And then I was applying for visa that that also got into trouble because of the problems they did on it. Also, they stopped through the court thing. They played with the lawyer, solicitor, everything. They did so many things, and then my house work. Then it was about yeah, my channel. I started another channel which was going on. They put I wanted to start a business that they stopped it. Then instead took my energy, everything. They went and manifested with themselves, and what not, everything happened. And my channel, YouTube channel, they stopped it as I started, and I was doing this kind of readings. They stopped it immediately. Even now they want to stop it actually. Meaning back to back they do. But at least now I know how to protect the channel, and or anything comes through I can send it back to them. In the sense, you can always protect the channel. No one has any power to stop anybody. So once we are with God, with the power, when we work, there's no magic or anything that can withstand the power of God. So finally I've overcome all that. So that's why I just wanted to share this kind of things with people who might be new to experiencing things, but you always can overcome all that battle. The only thing you have to have complete pray to God, prayers, your spiritual baths, your food, what you take, healthy food, and how you manage your energy and check your energies, and do your candle prayers and reversals, all that, and also meditation, work on it, and to cleanse your aura and cleanse your energy. All these things, all your 7 energy centers, clear them, cleanse them on regular basis, and your aura, you have to clear it regularly, and kind of eat healthy food, and you shouldn't kind of, yeah, that is the key things to be stronger mentally and physically. You should always remember that nothing will go wrong if you're divine, and if you're strong enough mentally, everything you can overcome. Actually, that is what I found out, that in your mind you should always reinforce that nothing can happen to me, nothing will happen to me, God will take care of me, like that. You just need to have that faith, that though the impact would be there, sometimes you might feel tired, you might feel having some headache, or it could be some things. So things can like that can happen, but I was yeah, I lost it all, and then actually I lost. I attempted to commit suicide and things like that, and I didn't know. I was thinking because everything which I started went off wrong, and everything was going wrong. Okay, so I couldn't bear it anywhere, and I didn't have money. I didn't have food to eat, so it was going to that level of. And I remember one day. This was Jan of 2020. That's where I think it almost I was asking for. I didn't have anybody else. Everybody turned. Even my own family members stopped giving me any. I mean, just all thought I was some kind of was being spiritual. They thought I was very odd person or something like that kind of thing. So yeah, I just wanted to share that information. So. And then, yeah, that's where it went to a point where I had not even 1 pound in my thing to have food, and 2 days I didn't have food. I was drinking water actually. So, and I was asking some of my friends, especially the one my ex. I asked him, just share some money for this one if you can. I don't have food. So he just immediately blocks me, and he's gone and having fun with someone's house. So that is the level I was treated. Okay, so, and here I am just still trying. I mean, I'm just building my life back. Though after that, some of my friends helped me to get back a little bit, but this magic went from it went there. I didn't realize till then there was magic involved. Like then only I started knowing that. One of my readings, when I watch YouTube, they're saying there's a black magic. I was like, who will do this kind of thing? Because my ex was coming and smiling, laughing, everything, and then he goes off. Then only I realized, oh. Everybody said, no, he's behind the scene doing something else. So, God. Then only I knew the whole there it was the birthplace of all demons coming from. And it was they were dwelling with the demons, they were just living with the demons. Oh my god, what an all that to see. Yeah, I recovered from it, and I mean, recovered means I've step by step come out of all that, and now I'm at a very, 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 very strong, powerful place where nothing can impact me. So, at least that's what I want all of you watching this to know that we have the power over anything, all these lower energies. Okay, so it's just a mindset. Once you are in fear, they'll use it to control. Once you stand in your power, that's all. They are all. We don't register in their mind. Okay, they still think, okay, we should have the power. We should, but they don't know about the power of God. On top of that, the power that they look for is from Satan or Lucifer, whoever it is for that matter. And finally, they don't know that also was created by God. Everything was created by God. They all, but they expect us to not have powers, but they will have powers, and secretively they will be powerful, controlling. Anyways, this is their concept, but we are here to disapprove. I mean, bring them back to reality. So that is what. And that is what is happening. So yeah, just this for just to see what happens. And because when I talk, people just sometimes don't get it. Let me see through some cards or celebrate. So Guardian Spirit guys, please let me know what is going on in the magic world, in the spell work world, or whatever they're doing behind the scenes. What all kind of a magic happens. Guardian Spirit guides of love and light, please. I don't want any low vibration energies here. There is this. Okay, we have a. This looks like some kind of entity for love magic or something of that kind, or there's like lots of roses coming out. Okay, so it indicates more of something to do with love and kind of to get that kind of attention. And it's like these souls are plowed into the land, which means they are conjuring from some kind of demon they bring in. This is, or a kind of maybe a spirit they called in for to have like a kind of sex magic, love magic for that matter. And here you see this through the moon they derive the cup. Cup is like for, it could be 1 second, sorry, I'll just stop that. Yes, so this one, if you see, this is like these are all fallen angels actually, if you see the backdrop of it. And it's pretty much they are talking to the water. Actually, there's water and they're calling the moon magic. They're talking to the water to get something done actually. So this is calling the water spirits basically. So yeah, that's what that is all about. So yeah, typically the moon is what the cycle they try to use mostly. Oh god. If you see this, this is the kind of entity they are demons, like how they use a snake, or this is sloth or something like that. They are kind of, they turn into different. They kind of not. What do I say? She's the empress, but it's like the dark side of it. She's got all the power. She's like high level witch. Okay, so she's kind of got all the very but very cruel in terms of things, and she can shapeshift or something. I think that's all. Yeah, they have like it's slithering snake. It can be a snake kind of a. Okay, so this what it looks like. See, this is kind of a snake where it looks like a rose, but actually it can devour you. It's like that pitcher plant where it just opens up and it's very attractive, and the fly comes and sits. It just takes it and like it falls like that. See the tail end of it. It's like a snake thing, but then here it looks like as a could be a rattlesnake also. I don't know. Could be. See, they kind of where am I looking? What am I showing? Somewhere else I'm showing this. See, this is what I was talking about. So this flower, it looks like a flower, but it's the tail end of the, like rattlesnake they have at the end of the tail, right? So it could be they can transform into a rattlesnake as well and shape shift and yeah, into any of these things they can. See, they have yeah, they have multiple. It can be like a what do I say? Just talks lots about, yeah, it's just that they can change into anything that they feel like. It's like 4 to 5 animals, like they can change shapeshift into. Queen of Cups, there you come. She comes with the potions. She's like literally gives you potions. Could be a mother figure, actually, like a mother figure who can bring in, like she gives in a cup. Whatever she gives in a cup, you shouldn't be drinking. Most probably she's like doing mixing it with something else in the cups. So yeah, and if you see, this one is the Hierophant. Oh, okay, this is supposed to be the Hierophant is the god card, but this is the devil actually. If you see, this is the devil actually. Wow, this, if you see, there's an entity. If you see this one, do you see the entity on it on the back? Okay, they call from it's all the moon, but then they work on the dark side of it actually. Always on the dark side, and they have a very, oh god, and kind of this is how sometimes they look also. If I can say that the entities, then they look like this, especially their way of looking. And why they put on a chest thing is, for me, I feel it's because they kind of, for me it feels like they plan and plot like a chess game. They kind of the tactics, right? Like how to checkmate, like that. They plan it in such a way. They always think what to do next, what is the right thing to do. It's like how God plans for plans for things for to be good. They plan how to put magic and bring people into control. Yeah, they have temperance. See, that's again the potions. They go to the shore, or they go into some place and mix and match the potions and then keep it ready. This is again, see, the fallen angels one. This is temperance. So So this is how it keeps going on it. They all do different techniques, and the devil. Oh, you're the devil. Devil himself is like. See, the devil itself, they say it's like you have dark and light energies, but then when you completely operate in this one, you should have balance of both, is what they say. When you go deep into it and then operate only in that, then it is difficult. It is difficult to come. We all see all of us have both sides, right? We get love and hate and all these things like that kind of things, but we are trying to remove all those low vibrational energies and move towards love and above kind of a place. But some of them don't want to change it. They're so comfortable, like most of them don't believe in God, and or some of them just think that they go into some secret clubs and things like that, right? So there they kind of slowly, because once you don't connect to God, when you are shown somewhere else, you get a power. So what you do, you think, oh yeah, we can go ahead, and they don't know what doors they open. So that's where they end up like, oh God, what's this? Before they realize everything is inside. And it's good until they can control it. And little do they know if they what is going to come in future. But then that's what the problem is, right? They don't think about it too much. They just want to do it at that time. If they had thought about it first itself, they wouldn't even go into all these black magic or none of these things for that matter. And especially when you're doing a magic, it is like breaching another person's free will. So that itself, it's against them, no, right? So you're doing something against their free will. When someone puts a black magic or a spell work or anything on my thing, love magic, which means they put a love spell on me, which means from my free will I wouldn't have selected that person, say, but then because of the love spell, it is overriding that thing and it made me think about that person. So it's like my free will is broken. So that itself is a first that is the like kind of karma they get for. So they don't think in that aspect. They think, oh, I got control, now he's back of me. But no, you're breaking the free will contract of another person actually. So that itself is a big karma. Shouldn't, even God will not come into us until we ask God to intervene, because that is the respect it is given for free will. And whereas these people think that they have they are bigger than God or whatever, they'll go and put a spell, and that's why they don't know what comes back. That's why the basic thing of any magic is that once you put as magic out there, whatever spell or comes 3 times back, definitely it'll come back. That is what it is. It's like something that energy will come back to you at the end of it. It can see some spells and things are there for few. It lasts for some time and it automatically comes. Or if because if another person has not understood about this, then they wouldn't do any reversal or take any action. They would go with the thinking, okay, I'm naturally attracted to this person or something. But then when it comes to people, sometimes some of them can last longer, but all these demonic energies and all have a specific time period which they will not become effective. It seems after that it's automatically it's like reversed or something, and then it comes back, means it comes back with 3 times fold. So those kind of those laws and all, they don't know. I kind of started reading to understand why they go into this and all. Where do they know? And now when the karma returns, or else if you do immediate reversal, it immediately goes back. And depends on how many times you want. You can say 10 times, it should go back to them. It will go 10 folds to the person who started. So that impact of that, how will they handle that? They can't even handle that when they go. That's where the problem is. That is what they think. Till people don't suspect, people don't know, they keep doing it. And once people start waking up to it, and everything will be revealed. That's what is happening now. All of them. Not this is low level. Maybe this is going on in big, at a huge scale in different places and things basically. So the magician comes. See, they use this wand, the sticks, like, and then they have use knife. See, there are like so many shadow energies, shadows. Oh my god. 2, 3, 4. It's like they have 4 arms. It's like basically they themselves. There's blood also on top of that. In the cup, there's blood. I don't know. These are some people who have been. Could be there be sacrifice. There could be some rituals and sacrifice like that. People, they do sacrifice people. So this is what it shows. It can have. It is all there. It's all happening in life. It's not that it's simply coming. Some card is coming. It's just that everything has been done. I mean, only thing I can't just immediately say I know exactly what is going on. So, but then it was difficult for me to initially register, but then afterwards I now become strong, bold, and courageous to handle all these things. Okay, this is 5 of Wands. I think this is where it happens that when you see these all have started in different demons. So now 5 of Wands is like there's conflict behind between all of them. Now they are fighting against each other. So this is what happens when you reverse everything and all things come. This is where I think so right now they are facing the karma. So karma means that everything's gone back to them and all the demons are fighting against each other and things like that. So it's at least that's what happens. There's no point in calling all of them for good. I mean, until people now at least people are becoming more and more aware, and especially my key thing is to make people really aware of all these things. That's why I'm posting these videos, and again there are people to stop this, but I hope it will reach to the people somehow with God's will. So let's see. So I think with one more card I'll close one of the cards and close it. I don't want to do too much of this reading at the same time. It's just like it attracts lots of unwanted energy, so I just don't want to do. Knight of Wands, there you go. Oh god, they turn into insects and they come as different insects, so you just need to look out for these kinds of insects. If they are around you, they can turn into insect and come and monitor you, right? Like flies and these kind of things, moth anywhere, like that kind of things. And if you think I'm talking something, yes, no, it's real, for real, they come. I've seen it all. So it's just that you have to kind of be vigilant and just see, this is true. It's all true. It can come in any type forms, fly or anything. If you suddenly feel out of the blue, if you, this is grasshopper, this is beetle, or some kind of a weird one. I don't know. They're like both attached to each other also, so we don't know. They could be anything like this. So it's weird forms of things are there. So okay, with the world. Well, then 4 of Cups. Someone is now throwing everything out. Finally, they're like literally throwing it out now. They know that, oh god, it's all waste. Nothing is working out. It's just waste. It's all waste. Everything is being waste. Yeah. It's good that as I told you, that's why it's all reversals going on. And yeah, the world, it's come to a completion actually. So that's like, see, if this is the mermaid. It could be something to do with the mermaid. They call in mermaid spirits or something like that, and all. They can do that as well. So yeah, this is to do with some ritual related to using the fire magic. Yeah, it's the end. I mean, with that we'll stop. And if you see, this is the snake, this is the serpent. If you see, it's eating its own tail, right? So they come as serpent energies, or it could be like a mermaid, or they can come as a mermaid, kind of that kind of thing as well, or they come as these kind of weird lions or anything of that kind. They can conjure any kind of, but actually nothing is of nothing. It can look all these things, but at the end of the day, we can destroy all of them. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to part 2 video. I hope kind of get an idea of what's going on here. So these are all things that really, for real, it has happened in my life, and I wish I could take a video of all those things, but they are all invisible mostly. Only with the third eye or something you can see them, and you cannot record them on the thing camera. I wish I could record those things. It would have been really great. Great one to watch, show you all. So anyways, so hope you guys are dealing with this, and if you need any information, please comment, and then we'll see. I'll get you some help, whatever you want. So thank you for watching, and have a good day. Thank you. Bye.